I'm back. I did not mean for this to become a hiatus, but I was trying to watch a lot of them at a time, and between that and writing down all these reviews, it took a lot longer than I anticipated. But there's no worries now, because all the written reviews are done. I've seen everything that I need to review all the way up to today, so buckle up. You are getting a crap ton of uploads. 10, as a matter of fact. Because we're going, well, for this one, X month, we're going from First Class all the way to my special surprise that I put in between Logan and Deadpool. And then for DCY, it is Justice League vs. Fatal 5 all the way up to Superman Red Sun. So, let's get this started, shall we? First up, we got X Month, and let's talk about X-Men First Class. What's up, what's happening? It's going to be going back to the animation, which is different animation, including TVs and movies as well. I'm your host, Jackson Small. And this was another first-time watch, because I've heard things about it, but I wasn't really all that interested in it, because, like I said in a previous review, at that point, my interest in the X-Men franchise was pretty much gone. So, I didn't really know what to think of this one going in. And watching it, my expectations were kind of in the middle. And I will say that this movie is decent. It's okay. It's decent. But it's not really my kind of X-Men movie. We'll talk about that later. But for now, I have a short written review for this one. I want to make this quick so I can try to get all these reviews done on time. That way editing doesn't take forever. So let's talk about X-Men First Class. Here's my written review. Honestly, don't have a lot to say about this one. Pros, Vaughn's directing is amazing. Xavier and Magneto are excellent, played by James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender. They're both great in this movie. They're both perfectly casted as the younger versions of Xavier and Professor X. Well, of Professor X and Magneto, but yeah, that was the one thing I think the movie did really well. These two, I buy their back and forth, I buy their ideology, and I buy them as the character. Great performances from both those guys. Final act is fun, cinematography is neat, and runtime doesn't overstay its welcome. Also the best Wolverine cameo ever. You know which one it is. I already said I'm going to try not to curse from now on, so I can't say the actual word anymore, but if you've seen First Class or you've seen the internet, you know which one I'm talking about. Like, Wolverine literally drops an F-bomb. And it's one of the best F-bombs you ever hear in a comic book movie. It's funny. Like, I died laughing first time seeing it. It was so funny. However, there are some cons. Jennifer Lawrence is flat out awful as Mystique. Miscasting in one of its most egregiously awful ways. Villains are subpar. I did not care about these villains at all. Even though one of them was played by Kevin Bacon, I just didn't care. The pacing's way too slow. This is a very slow burn movie. But in my opinion, just a little too slow. Writing is pretty hit or miss. At times it works really well. Especially like the ending with Magneto turning to the dark side. But there are some other moments that just don't really work here. It's a little hard to explain, and I try to keep these spoiler-free, but if you've seen the movie, you should know what I'm talking about. And most of the other characters are mediocre and dull. Like, outside of Magneto and Professor X, I did not really care about any... Oh, and Beast. Beast, played by Nicholas Holt's great too. But outside of those three, I didn't really care about any of them. They were just flat generic characters to me. Overall, it's solid, but it's unremarkable. Final verdict for me is going to be a 6 out of 10. It's okay, it's decent, it's not a bad watch, it has its moments, but it is very blasé and run-of-the-mill. So, yeah. That's pretty much all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this almost every single day. And stay tuned, because we have many more reviews coming up. For X month, I will see you next time for the Wolverine.
We cannot take it anymore. The time has come to go. Prepare, we're ready for